Hey everyone, welcome to Split View, the number one...
No, it's not. Fuck you.
The number one country music reviewing podcast on the internet.
Have we ever talked about country music?
Yeah, number one.
What?
We are the number one
I
country.
guess...
We look into the deeper meaning behind country music. Welcome everyone back to our 26-part series. Please be sure to stay tuned to our other upcoming 57 parts that we have in the works.
Do you know what's funny, Jordy?
You know what my point of that was?
No.
Was that because there's someone who's going to click off based on that, and I think that's funny.
Okay. Do you know what's funny about that, Jordy?
What?
Would you say country music is dead? Or is dying? Or is dead for young peoples?
No.
Okay.
It's not completely dead, because one of the managers at work was listening to it this morning. That's what made me think of this fucking stupid joke.
Is it really a joke if it doesn't land at all?
It did land. Someone laughed,
Okay.
and if not, I laughed, and that's someone. I'm someone.
So, Jordy, this music, would you describe it as ghostly since it's somewhat dead?
Are you talking about ghosts, are we,
Yes,
Tom?
we are, Jordy. We're talking about
Okay,
ghosts.
here we go. We're actually going to be split on this one.
That was the worst
It took, we didn't even get a chance to just talk the shit for
Let's
any
talk
at
shit
all.
then. Let's talk shit.
Because that's what
do you
gets
want to talk
people-
shit about?
Talking shit is like the like.
I'll edit this out. I'll edit it.
Why? It's like when you put lube. It's like you have to get ready for these things, right? We're lubing up right now.
That's not how you get ready for that.
Before we fight, it is.
There's more steps involved in that.
Okay, this is like the foreplay. You get the lube going, you get all that good shit going, and then we talk about the ghosts. Okay, people have to be ready. All right, they're expecting country music reviews.
Jordy believes in ghosts, and he gets scared when I mention ghosts. And I brought my Kinect over to his house one time, and he screamed.
I don't remember that,
Yes,
but I'm
you
sure
do.
it happened.
Yes, you do.
I actually don't remember that.
You do.
But that sounds like something I would
Okay.
do, so I will believe you there.
Talk shit. What are we going to talk shit about then? What is the preamble,
Well,
Jordy?
see, now that you've brought it up,
I've changed it, yeah.
It is not going to be genuine conversation now.
What?
Because you've ruined it. You just said to me right now, what are we going to talk about? Now it's just going to be bullshit. Let's talk about ghosts now, see if I care.
No. We're not going to... We're going to talk about Chris
This
Chan.
podcast is about country music philosophy.
We're going to talk about Chris Chan, Jordy.
Are we really? We got to stop watching Muda together. I feel like, is that where you got the idea
No,
from?
I've known about
He literally made a video today about Chris Chan.
Oh, okay. I've known about Chris Chan for about a decade at this point.
I knew of him, and I still only know of him.
Okay.
And I don't really... I learned the most this morning at like 4 a.m. when I woke up early for work.
Okay.
And I watched Muda's video on it.
That is weird that he wouldn't make a video of it today.
Well, he's a massive fucking fan.
Yeah.
He loves Chris Chan, so...
Although that's a...
Christine Chan.
Christine Chandler. Christine Weston Chandler. CWC.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how he chose... Or she, whatever, chose Christine?
Well, I think
Actually,
a lot of people who have, like who swap genders, they tend to go with, like, close to their name.
What would be your name if you were transsexual?
Jordan.
Oh, yeah. Wow, fuck.
I have a boy and a girl's name.
Would you want to keep that name, though? Isn't the point of it that name kind of...
That's true.
That's
I
your
would
old name?
probably go for, like, a completely different name, because...
Try to think of one.
Like, what's, like, my favorite girl name, I guess, maybe? I would go for, like... Maybe... Nah, the first word that came to my head was Karen. But that I would regret.
Karen.
That would be funny for a week.
Yeah. It's my auntie's name.
This is clearly the right way to be thinking about this.
I haven't thought about it either, so...
I can't give you a genuine answer
Yeah.
because it's not something that I've had a problem with. But I don't know. I'll get back to you.
I don't think you will, but
I
okay.
probably won't.
Yeah. Christine Weston Chandler.
Yeah?
Cute boy. Cute girl, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
I think he might be a boy at this point again.
I'm not sure.
You're
asking the wrong person.
She transitions a lot, and that's fine. But they went to a GameStop and then colored in Sonic's arms on the Sonic Boom box art for the game, and then fucking like pepper sprayed someone on the way out. Isn't that a great story?
I would love to see that headline.
So that was a headline that legitimately was in the news. I think it was like
person
known 4chan, like whatever the fuck.
Oh my god. Known 4chan celebrity walks into GameStop.
Colors in Sonic's arms and then spray and then I keep wanting to say
Pepper
spray
sprays.
paint. Pep sprays GameStop employee.
That's fucking funny.
And there's a video of it.
That is a bad day for that GameStop employee, because not only are they working at GameStop, which is just fucking terrible in itself, also getting pepper sprayed for probably, did he piss them off?
I don't think.
Or was it just completely unprompted? Just fucking pepper sprayed the fuck out of him.
I don't think Chan needs a reason to
I think that's illegal, no matter who you are.
So what the reason why she at the time pepper sprayed someone is because she went to GameStop in protest of Sonic's arms and Sonic Boom being like blue.
Well, there's actually a Sonic clause for this, where anything under the defense of Sonic, what was it, Unleashed? Did you say?
I don't. Boom.
Sonic Boom. Yeah, anything under the defense of Sonic Boom, any illegal acts done under that branch means that you're actually completely
it's
fine.
Legal protection.
It's legal, yeah.
It's like Good Samaritan law. You're doing a good deeds. You're
Ted
protected.
Bundy actually tried to use the Sonic Boom constitution.
It's like the Chewbacca defense from South Park and O.J. Simpson.
What's that?
It's fucking impossible to explain. Okay. It's not even worth it. But so Christine Chan, fucking insane person. Like, so actually, okay, we're not going to talk about Chris Chan, because Chris Chan deserves
a whole episode.
Yeah, exactly. I legitimately want to sit down and actually I was going to do that. That's what this episode was going to be, until I thought, no, fuck, I'm going to do something else, because I thought about something else. Yeah, so we're going to talk.
You totally should have done it today, because you know what episode 26 is, right? We've officially been doing this for half a year now.
Okay.
That is the it's a milestone.
Remind me of my Mortessence, Jordy.
Yeah. You get all the milestones. I get none.
I do even numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to talk about Gomps.
What? I felt like I just had a fucking stroke there.
What are Gomps, Jordy?
Are you saying ghosts?
Gomps.
Gomps.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
GHOMSTS. Gomps.
Is that the sound it makes when a ghost like bites down on a burger?
That's how Mega Man Sprite Flash game spells ghosts.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you know this information, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
along with all of our lovely listeners.
What are Gomps, Jordy? For the person who doesn't know,
I don't fucking know either.
What are ghosts, Jordy?
Oh, okay. I thought you were still saying...
I literally just said Gomps is the word for ghosts.
Right. Ghosts,
it's like aliens.
Are the spirits...
Ghosts are not real.
The spirits of the dead who have not passed on to the afterlife.
So in this causality of not passing on, what do you do as a Gomps? You just troll around and fuck with people in 1800s
what happens
attire?
is, yeah, exactly. What happens is first they issue you with your 1800s get up. You have to have that.
Very silky, like see-through, nightgowns.
You have to look nice.
Yeah.
Because you're dead forever. You're fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
You might as well look nice while you're doing it, right?
You have to wear grandma's nice clothes.
So you put your trench coat on and you put your nice shiny boots on, and then you just stand in the corner of children's rooms.
Ooh.
Yeah, and maybe you like fuck with one of their shirts or something. Like you see in the start of Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
where he just like brushes up against the shirts and stuff.
Yeah,
our super expensive camera rig just fell. Just now. If you're wondering, that's what you do all day until you make someone scared shitless, and then you go ha ha ha.
So Jordy, do you believe in ghosts?
I'm conflicted because if I've been watching Ghost Adventures, right, which is still one of my favorite shows. I love that show. If I've been watching Ghost Adventures, I will believe in ghosts because it's fresh in my brain.
Jordy, in the 19 fucking seasons of Ghost Adventures, do they ever see a fucking ghost, Jordy?
They don't.
What the fuck do they do for 19 seasons?
You've never watched it.
I have watched it.
Real, 100% real.
19 seasons. 19.
That's some good content, dude. That's 19 seasons of pure entertainment right there.
20 episodes each.
It's not 19.
It's 19 seasons. I looked it up. I was shocked.
Wow, I have some catching up to do.
19.
Holy fuck.
Do they ever find a fucking ghost in 19 seasons?
Every episode they find
No, they
one.
Don't.
They find a voice recording, or they get something on camera or something. It's all real, dude. You can't fake this stuff.
No.
Tom, you cannot fake a voice recording. You can't fake that.
Jordy, Let me summarize Ghost Adventures for you. A Ghost Adventures episode. Tonight on Ghost Adventures, let's go to this creepy, haunted place that you have never heard about ever. And they go there. They set up cameras, like 1 billion fucking cameras and like audio devices and a little box some crackhead invented that goes bah, 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 bah. And from some fucking PA in the back is operating texting shit to it. And then they cut to commercial after they set up this shit. Spooky noise, stinger, like horrorpack.mp3 sound effects. Holy shit, look at this, guys! And then you come back from commercial break and it's like, oh, it's nothing, just aerosol. One fucking episode, they're like, holy shit, what was that? That was a noise. I heard it, I saw it. And it turned out to be a fucking automatic air freshener.
Yeah, but
that happens every episode.
Not every fucking episode doesn't happen.
Have you...
Yeah, I've seen
Jordy,
it. I've seen
if they found a fucking ghost, this would be... like the most scenic event in all of fucking history. Holy shit, paranormal shit is real. 19 fucking seasons, Jordy, and they never find shit. They don't find shit, Jordy.
Oh
19 seasons. Who is paying for this? Who is paying for this?
People like me, I guess.
My neighbors are probably thoroughly confused.
Wow, I've never seen Tom get that irate before in my life.
It angers me. It really angers me. I'm half joking and half actually serious.
I just fucking like it. That's the ins and outs of it.
I like yelling as well.
It's just like, okay, here's the thing, right? I've always fucking loved
it's like fast food TV. That's what it is.
Yeah, essentially. And I'm a fucking, I'm an easy, simple man. I've got a thick fucking skull, and any basic shit like that gets me going. All right.
I actually enjoyed watching Ghost Adventures until I figured out it was fucking bullshit.
Well, okay, you're a smarter man than me.
It actually is bullshit.
I know that, Tom. I know that.
What do you want?
Okay, I know that. All right. But I like to believe, okay?
I like to believe as well. I want to believe there's something other than me fucking dying after whatever the fuck years and nothing. I want to fuck with little children and give them fucking existential nightmares for the rest of their life. I would love to do that shit.
Yeah. But, like, here's the thing, right? I've always been fucking interested in dark, macabre sort of shit, right? My whole life. Okay? I like serial killers. I like ghosts. I like
heavy am I gonna have to cut this out?
No.
Okay.
Like
I like serial killers. My name is Jordan.
Well, they are fucking like they're interesting because it's different and it's like not it's not something that you hear about every day. All right.
I guess
it's fucking like it's one of those things that just grabs your attention. All right, and that's why I like it. Because it's different. I know it's fucking fake. I know there's no God out there.
Okay.
Like it's just a fun thing to do. It was part of my childhood watching that show, so it's just like, when I did believe in that shit.
Jordy.
What, Tom?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Plenty of things.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with me is that I have a different set of opinions to you, and I enjoy things that you don't enjoy. That's what's wrong with me.
Jordy, riddle me this.
Tell me, Tom.
So, we were saying before about ghosts wearing 1800s attire, right?
Yeah.
When was the last, like, big kind of ghost sighting event, do you think? When was the last time people were like, holy shit,
Season 19 of Ghost Adventures.
No, like, do you think it's before or after the widespread adoption of cameras in everyone's home?
That's funny. I never thought of that. Yeah.
You don't fucking hear shit about people seeing ghosts now because we have fucking cameras. Same thing with Bigfoot. You don't see actually, how many fucking seasons of Bigfoot Hunters are there? There's probably fucking 26.
Oh my god, I didn't fucking like that.
Have you seen the show Bigfoot
It's funny
Hunters?
What I would recommend is stupid and not, because I was just about to say, no, that's fucking stupid, Bigfoot Hunters.
9 seasons.
Oh my god. Because in my head, I'm like, well, that's not real. Bigfoot's not fucking real.
They literally
but
do
Ghost
not
in my
find
head is real
shit.
somehow.
It is worse than Ghost. Ghost Adventures is entertaining in like a scientific / paranormal kind of way. Bigfoot Hunters, they don't find shit. Literally, they don't find anything. Because if they did find something, show's fucking over.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you gonna make?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was flicking through the fucking Foxtel one day, and I saw an episode of Bigfoot Hunters. Some guy. This is inexplicable. This is inexplicable to me. So this guy, he goes out to hunt Bigfoot, and Bigfoot tears off all of his clothes and leaves him naked in a barn.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's just what happened in an episode.
He just likes it like that, I guess.
That's just what happened. That's an episode, an entire episode. They find their buddy Duke all naked, Bigfoot scar.
I mean, every Ghost Adventures episode starts off with
What,
like
someone strips in Ghost Hunters?
no, with where someone like they interview a bunch of people who like live in the town where they're investigating, and they also, oh yeah, don't go up to Babblebrook Manor. That's the one that has all the fucking, you know, ghosts in it. And, you know, as a kid, I'm like, oh my god, this is real then.
Yeah.
Look at all these random people who are saying this. But now I'm just like, cool, they paid 3 people to say that. Like, to stand there and, like, look scared and say that the Babblebrook Manor is haunted. It's like, easy buck.
Or they're like, hey, do you want to be on TV? Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What, you don't have a real ghost story? You're not going to be on
fucking
TV.
Miranda from the trailer park down the road finally gets her 15 minutes.
I used to watch a show when I was young called Ghost Lab. And anyway, it's a bunch of rednecks going around hunting ghosts. It was basically like a combination between like redneck Bigfoot hunters and ghost hunters.
It's like discount Ghost Adventures, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's all just big ass redneck dudes. Like, some even bring fucking guns. So, I don't know.
See, you know what was funny about Ghost Adventures? There was another one called Ghost Hunters, I think.
There's like 20 ghost shows.
Oh yeah, there's shitloads. But at the time, when like Ghost Adventures was popular in my life, at least, because I was actively watching every season as it came out and shit. Like, from season 9 was when I was like waiting for it to come out. So that's whack that there's 20 now. But like, I remember, because in Ghost Hunters, every episode would be like, there's a guy over there. Look at this, and there's this one guy who like saying like the perfect crisp, like as good quality as I'm speaking to you right
like
now.
EVP kind of stuff.
I'm going to kill everyone in this room. Like, they didn't even bother to put a voice modulator on it or something like that. It's like, I'm going to kill John in one of their games. And they're like, oh my god, my name is John. Sorry for fucking destroying everyone's ears.
Oh, you think me fucking screaming and yelling
I am certain everyone listening to this is listening to it on 1.
I'm looking at the waveform and it's a perfect fucking line clipping. Like, it's a straight line.
That's awesome. Well, not really, but for everyone listening.
So, the thing I was talking about Ghost Adventures, it's proved to be fake because, like, one of the PAs. I mean, Zach Bagans. He's a funny fellow.
Him,
dude. He's an entertaining dude. I'll give him that.
I fucking love him.
He did a live show, right? That was fucking terrible because it had no editing.
Yeah,
and he hired like a friar or something, or like a pope or some shit to come bless something called a Dybbuk box. Which is
the Dybbuk box,
which is the thing that fucked with that one rapper that did shit with Ethan and all that. Oh, Post Malone. Apparently Post Malone touched it and he went into like 3 car crashes. Post Malone also smokes 24/7 and light blazes it. That's incidental. It doesn't really, it must be him.
He doesn't drive anymore.
Well, his plane fucking crashed or something like that, or like
he's not the pilot either.
He was driving as well. He was driving when he crashed.
He does have some rotten luck though, Post Malone.
But like Zach Bagans, this funny fellow, he did a live show and he got the Pope on. The Pope was like, oh, Sir Pope, can you bless this Dybbuk box? And the Pope didn't realize it was a live show, and he was like, yeah, if that's what it says in your script.
Oh.
And they're like, okay, no, let's go back, let's go, okay, yeah, no. And then they went to another segment of people not finding any EVPs, and they came back and being like, obviously there's some spiritual influence. The ghosts are making the Pope say that my show is fake.
Oh my god.
He literally said that.
That's fucking funny.
And a PA of the show recently, like, kind of gave a statement and provided a proof of him being told to fuck with stuff. And you can actually see footage of someone stepping around in, like, the Ghost Adventure show and whispers of, like, okay, yeah, do that. And what they do, they'll do the lockout thing, but that's fucking fake, of course.
Well, yeah.
People are around, and they'll literally, like, when they wrap up, like, they take all the EVP equipment and all that to review it, the PAs will just take it and fucking record them whispering on it.
Well, yeah.
But, like, I don't find it, like...
It's just fun
funny.
to believe.
Is it, though?
It's fun to believe.
Do you really want to believe there's demonic beings fucking with you all the time?
I mean, it feels like that anyway. It might as well be good to have a word to call it.
Let's discuss this, right?
All right.
So people say they see ghosts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before cameras were invented, I might clarify.
Yeah.
Do you think they are actually seeing ghosts? Do you think they're legitimate? Do you think that most of the people who say they see ghosts actually did see something?
Nah.
Really?
I mean, realistically, no, right? Like, we have am I wrong in assuming that, you know, over the years, maybe not in the 200, well, actually, yeah, in the 200 years, maybe, you know, 1800s, we have increased our IQ exponentially.
Public knowledge has increased because of the access of information.
So, like, back in the 1800s, people's imaginations and shit would have just been whack, because they have, like, if you live on a farm in the 1800s, you don't even know how to read, probably, and then all of a sudden you start seeing shit in the corner of your room, like...
Well, that's the thing as well. Like, you know, as you're a kid and you have like a coat on a rack, and then your brain fills in the image and makes it look like a big scary rapist man. So it's kind of
the Slenderman.
Yeah, exactly. People get bored all the fucking time. Like before internet, they're like, I'm a fucking farmer in the 1900s. Better make some crop circles.
Yeah, like,
what the fuck was
I
that
would
about?
do that.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
If you and I had a farm in the 1900s. We'd have, like, well, we wouldn't have camera crews around because it didn't exist, but we would have the fucking tabloids at our house every day. 100% we would. Think of that. We'd be fucking with people every day.
These gosh darn aliens made circles in my lawn.
Yeah, we put on stupid fucking accents and wear our hats backwards or something, just so we look fucking goofy.
So, it's fair to say that ghost shows aren't really... popular anymore?
No.
Actually, when was the last season of Ghost Adventures?
I'm certain they're still making it.
Zach Bagans is like a crazy person nowadays, though. He said Ghost gave him double vision. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, he's like... It's funny because Ghosts also broke up one like the camera guys who's actually on camera.
2014!
Is it when they stopped?
No. 2008 to 2014, 19 seasons.
It's not 19 seasons. It can't be.
It is 19 seasons.
It can't be.
It is it literally says on Google 19 seasons up the top.
But how does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. It's just fucking fast food TV.
No. Do you know what it is?
What?
They had a bunch of like
47 specials not included in the listing.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Well,
so
that was...
it's even more than 19 seasons.
What the fuck?
They can just bang this shit out like... They made more. What? They made 3 more seasons of like another show called Ghost Adventurist Aftershocks.
Yeah. That's just like them sitting down talking. Basically,
think about their format.
They have other shows. Like Zach was also like he had one called Deadly Possessions because he has a museum.
Yeah, he bought that house, right, and then he tore it down and said, "Oh, no one can visit this now. No one can prove it's haunted."
No. He bought like an old like haunted house or something like that.
He bulldozed it.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he absolutely bulldozed it.
He didn't bulldoze it.
Jordy,
he turned it into a fucking museum.
He
might have bulldozed what was there originally. Is that what you mean?
He did a movie very recently, like a couple of years ago, about the house, and he spent a night in it and whatever. There might be another.
Is that where he lives now, or his museum?
He has a museum, but I think he also has another house.
Oh, well, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, because he has Zach Bagan's Spooky Museum or something like that, Haunted Museum.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that on the nose, but it probably is.
It is. It's literally called something like that.
But I would not go in there. I am still look, I can say that I don't believe in it, but that being said, I am not going to electively go into that place because the amount of shit that I've heard of the Dybbuk box and all that shit, like not from the Ghost Adventures because I'm into this type of shit, right?
Yeah.
And like, there is a part of me that's always going to be, whether it's 1% or 100, that's going to be like, don't go there on the off chance it's real.
Here's the thing though. It's like hypnosis. If you're willing to accept it, your brain can like... So my next kind of thing is infrasound. Do you know about infrasound?
Not at all.
So infrasound is below 20 kilohertz. Like you might see on headphones and all that, they have a range of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Oh, sorry, 20 hertz, below 20 hertz. And infrasound is sound below your normal range of hearing. And that's been kind of ascribed to ghost sightings and all that. Like I have in my notes a famous kind of journal called Ghost in the Machine. And it's about a researcher, a very science man, seeing some ghosts in his lab.
Yeah.
And this guy's a skeptic, like fucking skeptic as hell. He was like, well, obviously ghosts don't fucking exist, so there's probably some logical explanation. What was happening, a fan in his laboratory was oscillating at almost exactly 19 hertz, and for some fucking reason, NASA has measured the resonant frequency of your eyeballs to be 18 hertz.
Okay.
So, Jordy, what is a resonant frequency?
I have no fucking idea.
A resonant frequency is the frequency at which something vibrates. So NASA, for some fucking reason, measured what frequency your eyeball vibrates at.
What, just by existing?
So if you play an 18 kilohertz tone, your eyeballs will vibrate.
Oh.
And that's what's attributed to seeing like blobs, and then your brain, not knowing how the fuck to process that, fills it in as a ghost or some paranormal shit.
Interesting.
And there's this whole like list of things. I tried to structure this like a Vsauce kind of video. Like, do you know how Michael from Vsauce makes his videos?
Not anymore. I used to watch him years ago, but
yeah. So what he does, right? He'll come up with a topic that interests him, and he'll be like, oh, wheels or something. How they made wheels in the 1800s. He'll go to the Wikipedia page, and then he'll just find something out that's interesting, and he'll click on that, and he just keeps going and going. So he has a big list of related topics that have, some interest to each other, and that's kind of what I did here.
Nice.
But in middle school, I used to have something bookmarked on my MacBook, a list of frequencies that say to have done shit. Like, it literally had the brown tone, like something that makes people's brains explode and all that. So
is that the one that makes you shit yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Apparently that exists, and it's in this infrasound hearing thing. But the reason why he kind of figured out that this infrasound shit was affecting him in his lab, because he held a piece of tinfoil in his vice, and it started vibrating and all that. And
he shit himself.
Yeah, well, probably. He was freaked out by the grey blobs, so he was like, grey blobs. Yeah. And on that Wikipedia page for infrasound, I found something kind of interesting. They use infrasound to detect earthquakes. Because earthquakes be vibrating, bro.
Yeah.
And the way they do that is using directional antennas. It's a whole field of science. We have multiple antennas. You measure them. It was used to detect nuclear explosions in World War II, and you can detect like the rumbles from like bombers and all that. And that kind of put me down the rabbit hole to neutrino detectors.
Okay.
And
I don't know what this is either.
I'm struggling to understand what the fuck any of this is. And it was so crazy that I just wanted to share with you. Sorry.
All right. I'm all ears.
So neutrino detectors, they look like something from a fucking sci-fi movie. So anyone at home, type in neutrino detector into Google Images, and you'll get this image. So this.
What the fuck is that?
The next one, this.
What?
These are massive.
That looks...
One of those balls is the size of a person.
Jesus.
And look at this.
What the fuck?
Like, I'm just scrolling through images of neutrino detectors. Here's one that's a cube. So what these are, apparently there are these things called neutrinos, which are just little like atoms that move really fucking insanely quick, like close to the speed of light. And they have no mass, or like almost zero mass, and they were thought to have zero mass. There are tens of billions of them flowing through every centimeter of your body right now.
Huh.
Like, just bombard. If you could see neutrinos, you'd be blind. Even more than like, you would literally go blind from the sheer light that they would emit, because there's so many of them.
Jeez.
And what okay, yeah, here's something interesting. Have you ever seen images of nuclear reactors in like a pool of water? What is like the kind of primary quality of those? That's the fucking weird way to word it.
Primary quality of the water.
I don't know. What's the thing you see the most with reactors that are underwater?
I don't know.
I'm wording this incredibly badly.
Why don't you tell me?
Underwater reactor. I want to show you an image because it's really cool. Underwater reactor.
Just shuffling around over here.
Shuffling around, yeah. You're going to contribute to this scientific shit?
Well, that's what I was just about to say. I could not be further away from being able to give a point of view on this.
Isn't this a cool image?
That is cool.
So
is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Huh.
So an interesting thing happens when you put a nuclear reactor underwater and turn it on.
It looks cool.
The water blows glue. Blows blue. Yeah, okay. Here's another image. Like, that's not lights or anything.
That looks like some edgy guy's album art or something.
That would be a pretty fucking cool album art. But, here's another one. This is a real image. Like, that's not rendered or anything. I'm just literally typing in underwater reactor.
Looks like if you let a gamer design what it looks like.
Yeah, like it looks like that. And they glow blue because of something called Cherenkov radiation, named after some Russian guy called Cherenkov.
I guess that much.
What's happening is that the radiation particles are going almost the speed of light, and then they create a sonic boom in the water, which releases its energy as photons, and it happens to be this beautiful blue glow. I would very much love to see that blue glow in my lifetime.
You can see something similar because I've seen there's a bunch of beaches where there's like plankton.
Oh yeah, bioluminescent kind of things,
and that looks pretty as fuck.
And the same thing happens with these
when you crank the saturation up for your Facebook video.
Okay, cool.
But, you know,
so these neutrinos, right? They're everywhere, and you can detect them by having a big pool of water, and you see little blue pops, little glows, and all that. So these neutrino detectors are built in the Arctic, like huge fucking puddles of water. And on that page was something called TXS0506 plus 056.
Okay.
What in the fuck do you think that is? Because I saw that.
I hope it's cooler than the name, because
I still am kind of confused what the fuck this is. So.
Other than the, rejected droid for the next Star Wars film.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
So it was like, source of neutrinos is this. And I'm just going to read you I'm going to read you the exact sentence from the Wikipedia. Okay. TXS0506 plus 56 is a very high-energy blazar, a quasar with a relativistic jet pointing directly towards Earth, of BO lag type with a redshift of 0.3365 plus minus 0.0010. It is about 1.75 gigaparsecs location, 5.7 billion light years from Earth. Its approximate location in the sky is off the left shoulder of the constellation Orion. What does any of that mean?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, am I even a part of this conversation anymore?
When you do your stuff, I'm just kind of be like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So,
yeah.
The TXS whatever is the first known source of high-energy astrophysical neutrinos identified by the IceCube 10922A neutrino event. It is an example of early multi-messenger astronomy.
Okay.
What the fuck does any of that mean?
I have no idea. For the one fucking guy who knows about this.
Like, why is there a Wikipedia page?
Email Tom at please send me dead things in the mail at gmail.com.
The image for it is really like sci-fi looking as well. Like, if you type in TXS0506...
That looks like something out of like the intro sequence to the next Alien movie or something.
Doesn't this sound like just science fiction shit?
Yeah, but I'm like, you could go down rabbit holes far enough and get to the TX 5050 6969 420 if you look hard enough.
So with the blazar thing, like it's a high energy blazar, I go to the Wikipedia page
That's
for
me
blazar.
too, dude. High energy blazer.
And it's this. It's like a picture of a fucking like wormhole like squirting out energy or something. So.
Pure fucking unadulterated energy.
And I just want to read this as well. A blazar is an active galactic nucleus, AGN, with a relativistic jet, a jet comprised of ionized matter traveling at nearly the speed of light, directed very nearly towards the observer. Relativistic beaming of electromagnetic radiation from the jet makes blazars appear much brighter.
Do you know who would have something to say about this?
Who?
Fucking what's his name? Who's that one annoying as fuck physicist?
Neil something?
Yeah, Smoke DeGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil. He's a fucking asshole.
He would say, well, actually, it's pronounced blazar.
Yeah, he would fucking
it's
say
pronounced blazar.
Let's talk about Neil deGrasse Tyson for a minute.
Smoke DeGrasse.
What? So you probably knew about him for a while, right?
Oh, yeah.
What was your image of him before you knew he was a fucking asshole?
Like Bill Nye, sort of. Like just a fun...
He appears with Bill Nye a lot.
Yeah.
So, what fucking degree does Neil deGrasse Tyson have?
Nothing, right? Doesn't he have nothing? Or like something that's completely irrelevant?
Hey Google. What degree does Neil deGrasse Tyson have?
You have to stop doing this or at least cut it out, because I remember there was one episode that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Like just to review it, and it set off my phone like 5 times in one episode.
Why are you listening without headphones?
Well, I was in the car or something. I was just reviewing like how it's sounding in the car or something.
He's an astrophysicist, cosmologist, planetary scientist, and science communicator. So an astrophysicist is talking about these complex fucking scientific like chemistry kind of shit. So
yeah.
He only has like 1 degree. I think he dropped out or something, but that's like if he's learned it, that's fine, but he on Twitter, he constantly fucking is like, it's actually like he's literally / like I'm 14 and this is deep kind of shit, or I'm very smart kind of material.
And if it's not that, it's some fucking awful pun.
Yeah. And there was this one story of him which completely turned me on his like kind of image where you can book his appearance, right?
Oh, I
you can
remember
pay
this.
him
Yeah.
$14,000 or $20,000. We might have talked about this at one point, but
I don't know if it was.
I remember
It
speaking.
feels like it might have even been on the show, but
I think I
let's talk
maybe
about it
just
anyway.
told you this in
I
in
definitely
general.
remember this.
So these high school students like booked him, right, for $14,000 or whatever for like one of the high school events or some shit.
Yeah.
And they were hanging out with him, and he was just constantly insulting them, like saying like, "Oh, you're doing a psych degree? That's fucking useless. You're not gonna get anywhere. Have fun working at McDonald's or some shit like that."
He also like asked for a ridiculous amount of like shit, didn't he? He asked for like a nice hotel, like 5 stars, or he'll settle for 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And
There's a
paid
bunch
for
of
the
requirements.
plane trips and everything, like all of his meals, everything. Like he was being so fucking like such a bitch about it. Like, anyway, continue.
That's pretty much
Yeah, he
all
was
I
just
had to
being
know.
a fucking large McAsshole with a side of fries to all these poor dudes who like all like saved up their money for fucking years for this one blowout meme party.
Yeah.
And he just fucked with them the whole time.
Is-
Not even fucked with them. He was just a cunt.
Is McDonald's still open in Australia?
Yeah,
It's not.
I had my lunch there.
It's not open in UK.
Oh, well,
you know
UK fucked up bad there. They've got it real bad there. Corona.
Mostly because they took a bunch of immigrants who can't really.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Like, wasn't there one lady who like she caught coronavirus in China,
Yeah.
and then she went to England, and then brought it with her to England, and then after that she was like, okay, this is fucked up. I'm going back to China, and she brought it back again.
I feel like this describes most like people with coronavirus that fly. They're just like, oh, I'm just
No.
gonna
Like,
fly.
no, there was a point where like they had culled down the amount of whatever, and then she brought it back and started it back up again. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
That's one of my bio dad's friends. He was on that Princess Jasmine cruise or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, and they were said, oh, just self-isolate for a week or two. Even though like it was confirmed basically the entire like 100 or so people had coronavirus.
Fuck.
So he's probably one of the main vectors into Australia.
I was literally just about to say, do you actually know anyone who has it? So yes, you do, I guess, by proxy, somewhat.
My like third degree of bacon. Have you? Do you know what I was just
Third degree of bacon.
Hey Google,
Stop.
what is Hewlett David's bacon degree? Oh, what the fuck degree? What
Is
is
it the third?
Oh no, here it is. Okay. Hey Google, what is Tom Cruise's degree of separation?
This is just fucking quality.
I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Okay, the joke's over now anyway.
No,
then.
it's not over. Okay, it's okay. So essentially, there's this theory that everyone knows Kevin Bacon.
I don't know what he looks like.
Degree. Fucking what is it called? 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. So there's a general theory that any 2 people in the world can be connected through 6 degrees of separation. So you know a friend that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone.
Yeah.
And there is a popular like algorithm that is constantly updated where you can just ask Google what is someone's it's bacon number. That's what it is. Hey Google, what is Tom Cruise's bacon number? Did it even listen to me? Oh yeah, that's it. 2. His bacon number is 2.
What does that mean?
He knows someone that knows Kevin Bacon.
Okay. Well, he probably just knows Kevin Bacon.
No, he doesn't. Well, no, actually, no. Sorry. This must be great to listen to.
This is a fucking joy.
A bacon number is purely based on movie appearance. So he might know Kevin Bacon, but through IMDb, it's tracked that he's been in a movie with someone that has been in a movie with Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
So I want to try this. Hey Google, what is David Hewlett's bacon number? Nope. too low of an actor.
Yeah, it might be a bit obscure.
I can hear your phone going off in the distance.
Yeah, probably. I mean, and everyone else's who you've just set off by proxy.
Hey Alexa, connect to Bluetooth speakers. Hey Google, connect to Bluetooth speakers. Hey Siri, play Staying Alive.
God damn it, dude. We have so many episodes where we do that too.
Yeah, because we had that one
It's like-
episode where I fucking interrogated
Google
Home.
Assistant is almost a recurring character on this show now.
I like Google Assistant. I had the idea of making a custom Google action to blue screen my computer.
Why?
Well, because it was funny. Jordy brought over his monitor, and somehow I texted him this thing. I found a snippet of code on GitHub that can intentionally blue screen a computer, so I wanted to create a Google action so I could be like, hey Google, blue screen my fucking computer. You right, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jordy's pretending that
Oh my god, that's loud.
Jordy's pretending that he doesn't have coronavirus.
I don't.
Okay. We're pretty...
Or maybe I do. I don't know.
we're
Does that
pretty-
work today?
We're pretty distant apart, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else to talk about. Do you have anything you want to mention?
I feel decently shit based on my choices of what I enjoy based on today's episode.
I'm just making fun of the show, not
making a
you.
rebuttal next week on a subject I have yet decided on.
Okay.
That is not true. I will find something interesting to talk
Yeah.
about, just like always. But or interesting to me at least. I don't know about anyone else.
Should
but
research Chris Chan.
yeah, maybe I will not do that. I'll leave that.
It's really
That
interesting
can be
rabbit
our 30th episode or something, you know, or 50th or
28th.
something. Or 28th. But yeah, or whatever. Because we are independent men who don't follow anyone. That's the end.
You're not independent.
That's true, I'm not.
Okay.
But I don't know, I was trying to sound fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I do that a lot without trying.
yeah.
So I don't know if I try to, I guess I sound
Done a bang up
not
job,
stupid.
Jordy.
Yeah. I'm going to stop this episode now because I'm just
Do
talking
you mean
shit.
I'm going to stop it right